Hi everyone, welcome to my new video. I am so excited to be filming this video today, and I'm going to be doing my Pandora story tag video. I got tagged by Emily from Fashion Storyteller, and I thought this was just such a cute idea, so cool to just share my story with everyone. Now, before I get started, I forgot to mention in my last video, I hit over 100 subscribers. I'm at 117, and that to me is just like, I'm so shocked, and it's just so amazing because the reason I started my whole channel was just to share my bracelets and kind of be in touch with a community that loves Pandora as much as I do. And it's just been so amazing. All the comments that you guys leave are always so kind and so helpful, and I really appreciate it. But I did want to share this bracelet because I just wanted to share with you guys my Pandora journey so far. So unlike other YouTubers, I have had my channel for a little bit over 2 months, so it hasn't been too long, and I've only been collecting Pandora for around a year. So I have my collection isn't as big as other people's, but I still wanted to do this video because I thought it would be a fun idea. So let's get started. The very first question is, how did you find out about Pandora? So I've always kind of known that Pandora was a jewelry store. I had seen it in the mall. I had seen it when I had been walking around downtown. So I always knew they sold jewelry, but I had never purchased anything from them. I don't think I had even gone into their stores until around a year ago, to be completely honest. The way I found out about it, or the way I was intrigued to check out their store online, was when two of my friends, they both got rings as presents from Pandora, and they were both such beautiful rings. They were beautiful. One of them was like the tiara princess crown, and the other one was like a square CZ with like a little halo around it. They were both in rose gold, and so that kind of intrigued me, and I went into the Pandora website, and then I saw these charm bracelets. Now, it's actually kind of a funny story because at first I did not like the idea of a charm bracelet. I was like, it's not that it was ugly or anything. I always thought they were very beautiful, but they were, to me, they seemed kind of chunky and a little bit too big, just because I've always preferred more dainty jewelry. So at first I was like, no, like Pandora bracelets, like, they're too big for me. And then I saw the Disney collection online, and I absolutely fell in love with all the Disney charms because I'm such a Disney fan. And I was like, okay, I need one. And then of course I bought one, and I just kept on buying and buying and buying, and it's amazing. And so that's kind of how I found out about Pandora. The second question is, what was your very first Pandora purchase? So my first purchase was this bracelet, which is the Mickey snake chain bracelet. I'm not sure if you can see. So it was this bracelet with the 2 clips. I have 2 of the sunburst clips. Of course, none of the charms are on there, but that's for a future question. But I just bought it. It was just a snake chain bracelet, and the clips, I did a lot of research before buying my first Pandora bracelet, so I knew that it was highly recommended to get the clips. Therefore, I got the clips within my first purchase because Pandora jewelry is not cheap, so I wanted to take the best care of it as I possibly could. So I did splurge on these 2 clips. I think they're both $30, and I think they're the most affordable ones. And so yeah, that was my very first purchase, just the bracelet and the clips, and that's how I wore it for a couple weeks before starting to buy charms. The next question is, what was your first Pandora charm? So my first Pandora charm was this silhouette of Mickey CZ charm. Now, I knew from the very beginning that I wanted my Disney bracelet to be Mickey and Minnie here in the middle, and then characters along the sides here. So when I saw this one, I thought it was perfect. And actually, this charm is pretty small, even compared to some of the other circular charms. And I think that's why I got it, because it was so small. And in the beginning, I kind of wanted to get smaller charms. So this is the very first one. It's really cute. And even though it is Mickey, it's like not too noticeable. So, and it's shiny. So it's beautiful. I absolutely love this. And it holds a special place in my heart because it was my very first charm. The next question is, what was your first Pandora ring? So at the moment, I only have 2 Pandora rings. And that's only because I like to focus my Pandora purchases to be mostly charms and bracelets. But I do have at the moment 2 Pandora rings, and I actually bought another one. It's supposed to be coming in tomorrow. But my very first one is this one. This is the infinity ring with CZs and 14 karat gold. The reason I bought this one was because I do have a 2-tone bracelet, and I thought this would go perfect with it. Now, something I really like about this one is, of course, you know, you can wear it like that and you can see the gold here. But another reason why I bought it was because you can simply flip the gold around and it's only going to be the silver for other bracelets that don't have gold. So I really love this one. It does have CZs as well. There we go. And it is a stacking ring, which I prefer over statement rings. So it's just so gorgeous. That was my very first Pandora ring. The next question is, what were your first Pandora earrings? I do not own any Pandora earrings. I don't have my ears pierced. So I'm going to skip that question. What was your first Pandora necklace or pendant? I don't own any Pandora necklaces or pendants. But this is the Dumbo charm that I own here. Is my favorite charm to wear as a pendant. So it's not meant to be a pendant, but that's something that I love about charms. You can wear them oh my god, it's not centered. You can wear them as pendants. And I like wearing dangle charms, especially as pendants, only because since they are heavier here, they are dangles, it's gonna hang how it's supposed to. I've tried wearing other charms like this one as a pendant, but because it is top heavy, it's gonna flip. But the dangle ones are really great to wear them as pendants, and this is one that I absolutely love wearing as a pendant. So the next question, I'm gonna keep this one here actually, is what was your first fully completed Pandora bracelet? So as I've said, I've only had my collection for around a year, and I buy often, but I don't buy like completed bracelets. This is the furthest one, the like most complete one I have. I could still fit maybe 1, 2, 3 charms on here, or 4, but this is currently where it's at. It's pretty complete. I still have a couple more spaces, but I'm waiting. I think I'm gonna wait until new Disney releases because there's nothing right now that I'm like dying to have on here, except for one charm, which I'll talk about later. Okay, the next question is, what was the most expensive Pandora item you have purchased? That's gonna have to be my pink bracelets. I bought this pink bracelet during the Buy More Save More event in the spring. I bought it all together, and even though it was very, very expensive, I did take advantage of the sale, so it wasn't too bad. This is probably the most expensive item or purchase that I've had so far, but it was definitely worth it in my opinion. I actually think I would prefer the Buy More Save More events rather than the buy something get something free, just because you are saving money. And my Pandora wish list is always like very long, so that's why I prefer the Buy More Save More. Okay, the next question is, what is one retired Pandora charm you wish you owned? And for that, I'm gonna have to say it is the Queen Bee. I think the Queen Bee would be perfect for my 2-tone bracelet because I do have the frog prints. So I would love to have the Queen Bee here as well. This is my mother's, my bracelet dedicated to my mom. So I think it would just be really, really nice to have it there. There isn't anything like straight up about bees that remind me of my mom. But in general, like princesses and crowns remind me of my mom just because She's always been very sweet to us, to me and my sisters. And when we were younger, she would always call us her little princesses. So I would love to have the queen bee. That's definitely, when it comes to retired charms, that's definitely one of them. Alrighty, the next question is, what is one charm you are patiently waiting for Pandora to create? This is such a fun question. When I was watching Emily's video and her channel, and when I heard her say this question, I was like, oh, that's so amazing. That's such a fun question. So, of course, I'm going to bring it back to my Disney bracelet. I would love for Pandora to create a Toy Story like collection of charms. My favorite Disney movie, I will say, is Dumbo, so I'm glad to at least have that charm on here. But I love Toy Story, and I think it would be so fun for them to create, because Toy Story has so many cute characters, and I feel like it would be so amazing if they could create a collection of Toy Story. Actually, I'm going to go into detail with one charm that I have like created in my head, and that's a safety chain from, what's his name? I think his name's Slinky. The dog, the Slinky dog from Toy Story, and I think it would be so amazing and so creative if they did like a Slinky dog safety chain where it's like the head and the front paws here, and then the tail and the back paws here, and this safety chain can be like the Slinky part of the dog. Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so cute, and I would definitely purchase that. But that's just me. That's what I do in my free time, guys. I imagine all these Pandora charms. So the next question is, what is on your next Pandora shopping list? So I'm going to have to say two things because I'm dying to get two things. One of them is get the Peter Pan charm that just came out June 4th. It is a park exclusive, so I'm not sure when I'll be able to go to Disney again, but I'm dying to get that Peter Pan charm. Actually, on this Disney bracelet, the section here is very, very small. So I don't think I can fit another large charm, and that one's a dangle, so I think that would go perfect. This little section. And then another thing that I'm dying to get is the Pandora Shine Smooth bracelet for my two-tone, just because I feel like it would make the two-tone charms pop a little more. I am definitely going to get that one. I'm just waiting for a promotion, but that is definitely something that's on my wish list. My wish list is very long, but those two are at the top. And then the second to last question is, what was your best Pandora shopping experience? Now, most of my shopping experiences at Pandora have been pretty good. I think the only negative one was for Mother's Day, I bought a charm. It was the mouth and the dangle charm. And shipping was late. I didn't get it by Mother's Day. Not only that, when it came, it was the wrong charm. They sent me like a teacher charm, and then when I called to get it exchanged, the mouse and balloon dangle was out of stock. It's still out of stock, so I'm still waiting to get that one. But besides that, I feel like I've had pretty good experiences with Pandora. I think my best experience was definitely when I got this pink bracelet, because I was so indecisive, and the sales assistant was just so kind. She was so helpful, and I like taking my time at Pandora, and she was definitely helping me, and I didn't feel rushed or anything. So I think this was probably the best experience I've had with Pandora. Now, the last question is a bonus question where you choose your own. And for that, I'm going to say, or the question I'm going to choose is, what is your most meaningful charm? Because I think that Pandora, that's what it's all about, making bracelets that, even though the amount of qualities, even though the quantities are limited, because there are only so many charms, the meanings you can put to the charm are endless, and they're so different for everybody. And for that question, my most meaningful charm is this one. This is my hedgehog charm, and it is retired. I did buy it from an individual seller, and I love this charm. I had a pet hedgehog. He died last summer. It was very unfortunate, but he got sick, and so there wasn't really much we could do. But I have wonderful, wonderful memories with that grumpy little guy. He was so moody, as are most hedgehogs, but he was such a pleasure to have for the time that I did have him. And I have amazing, amazing memories. For his first birthday, I did a little photo shoot for him. He was so adorable. And so I thought this charm was so beautiful, and just to kind of like, whenever I'm wearing this on my bracelet and I look at it, it reminds me of him, and it reminds me of all the amazing memories that I had with him. So I think that's what Pandora charms are all about, just kind of having them there in your hand. Of course, they look beautiful, but they're also so special and so heartwarming as well. So that is my last question. This is a longer video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I would love to see your guys' Pandora story. If you have a video, let me know down below. I would love to check it out. I love seeing Pandora videos. That's probably what I do the most. Oh, and I also I used this in my video today. This is a hedgehog that my little brother did for me years ago when he was in elementary school. Well, not years ago. It was probably like 2-3 years ago. So cute, because obviously I had little Mozart, which was the name of my hedgehog, and he made this for me. So I thought it would be so cute to kind of feature it here in the background. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, any comments, feel free to leave them down below, and I would love to check out your guys' bracelets. Thank you so much to all my subscribers, and I hope to continue making entertaining and fun videos, and I hope to see you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for watching.